went to that new restaurant on Queen Street. What's the name
name
of it
is
again?
Green.
It's called the
Across
Walnut
tree,
Tree.
decorates
It was great.
terrific food.
Terrific food,
Fast
fast
servers,
service, pleasant setting.
sitting, the good
Good to know.
nerve, and
I have
some
some
design
clients coming in
coming
from out
for
of
a
town
turn
next week,
with
and I'd like to take them to
analyze
someplace
them
nice.
to
How are
smile.
the prices?
Not bad at all. Oh, and here, I
It
got
was
one of
on
their
the
business
that
cards
card
with their
and
address
address
and
and the
phone number.
number.
You can
Can
have
it?
it.
I
I
heard
heard
the
you went
word
to that
new
new
restaurant
restaurant on
Queen
Queen
Street.
Street.
The
What's
name
the
of
name of
it
it again?
again? Across
It's
God's
called the
tree
Walnut
is
Tree.
great,
It was
terrific
great.
food,
Terrific
fast
food,
service,
fast service,
price
pleasant setting.
sitting, the
That's
good
good
to
to
know.
know.
I had
I
some
have some
client
clients
coming
coming in
from
from out
our
of town
store
next
next
week,
week
and I'd like
and
to take
likes
them to
them
someplace
to make
nice.
some very nice.
How are the prices?
Not
How
bad
is
at
the
all.
price?
Oh, and here,
I
I got
got
one of their
one number
business
business
cards with
card
their
with
address
rest
and
phone
phone number.
number.
You can
Can
have
have
it.
it.
I
I heard
heard
a
you went to
brand
that
new
new restaurant
restaurant
on
Queen
Queen
Street.
Street.
That
What's the name
name
of
is
it again?
again across
It's
the
called
West
the
Tree,
Walnut
a
Tree.
great terrific
It was
food,
great.
fast
Terrific
for
food,
price
fast
sitting.
service, pleasant setting.
The
That's
good
good
to
to
know,
know.
but some
I have
clients
some
from
clients
our
coming in
turn
from
next
out of
week
town
and
next
likes
week,
place
and I'd
to
like to take them
simulate
to someplace
how
nice.
price.
How are the prices?
Not
But
bad at all.
also
Oh, and
here
here,
I got
I
on
got one of their
the
business
card,
cards with their
address,
address
a
and phone
number
number.
to
You can
have
have
it.
it.
I
I
heard
heard
the
you went to
brand
that
new
new
restaurant
restaurant on
Queen
Queen
Street.
Street.
What's the
What's
name
the
of
name of it
again?
again?
Across
It's
Wall
called the
Street,
Walnut
a great
Tree.
terrific
It was
food,
great.
fast
Terrific
first,
food,
price
fast
sitting.
service, pleasant setting.
The good to
That's
know,
good to
there
know.
was some
I
client
have some
coming
clients coming in
after
from out
next
of
week
town next week,
and
and I'd
fight
like to take them to
exam to
someplace nice.
harmonize.
How are
How
the prices?
price?
Not
Not
bad
at
at all.
all right
Oh,
here.
and here,
On the
I
screen
got
is
one of their
card
business
with
cards with their
address
address
and
and
the phone
phone
number
number.
to
You
can
can
be
have it.
I
I
heard
heard
the
you
great
went to
news
that new
restaurant
restaurant
Queen
on
Street.
Queen Street.
The name
What's
of
the name
it
of it
again.
again?
Across
It's
Wall
called the
Street,
Walnut
a
Tree.
great traffic
It was
food,
great.
fast
Terrific
servers,
food, fast
present
service,
sitting.
pleasant setting.
The
That's
good
good to
know,
know.
there was
I
some
have some
clients from
clients coming in from
town
out of
like good
town next week,
analyze
and I'd like to
them
take them to
December
someplace
nice.
nice.
How
How are the
price?
prices?
The
Not
pet
bad at all.
also
Oh,
here.
and here,
I
I
got
got one
on
of
a
their
number
business
the
cards
card
with
with
their
the
address
rest
and
and our
phone
number.
number. You can
Carry
have
it.
it.
I
I
heard the
heard you
grand
went
new
to that new
restaurant Queen
restaurant on
Street.
Queen Street.
What's the name of
What's
it
the name of it
again?
again?
Across
It's
the
called
West
the
Tree
Walnut
is
Tree.
great
It
free
was
food,
great.
first
Terrific
first,
food, fast service,
thing.
pleasant setting.
The
That's
good
good
to
to know.
know. As
I
some
have some
client
clients
coming
coming in from out of
after
town
next
next
week
week, and I'd like
and
to take
like
them to
them
someplace
to
nice.
summarize.
How are the
How
prices?
price
Not bad at
overall
all.
and
Oh, and
here
here,
on
I
the
got
place
one of their
business
business
card
cards with
with
their
address,
address and
phone
phone
number to
number.
carry
You
it.
can have it.
I have
I
the
heard you went to
nerve
that new
just on Queen
restaurant on
Street.
Queen Street.
What's the name is
What's the name
again?
of it again?
Car
It's called the
Tree is
Walnut
great
Tree.
terrific
It
food,
was great.
festivals,
Terrific food,
fresh
fast
thing.
service,
The
pleasant
good
setting.
know
That's
there
good to
some
know.
client
I
coming
have some
as
clients
turn
coming
like
in
quick
from out of
and
town next
liked
week, and
them
I'd like to take them to
synchronize.
someplace nice.
How
How
the
are the
price?
prices?
The
Not
better
bad at all.
all on
Oh,
here.
and here,
I
I
want
got
to
one of their
define this
business
card
cards with
with
their
address
address and
and
phone
the
number.
number to
You
can
can
have
have
it.
it.
I
I
heard the
heard you went
grand
to that new
restaurant Queen
restaurant on
Street.
Queen Street.
What's the name of
What's the name
again?
of it again?
It called the
It's
Golden
called the
Tree.
Walnut
A great
Tree.
terrific
It
food,
was great.
fresh
Terrific
verse,
food, fast
Preston
service,
shifting.
pleasant setting.
The good
That's good to
owner
know.
with some
I have
client
some
from
clients
our
coming in
store
from out of
next week
town next week, and
analyze
I'd like to
them
take
to
them to someplace
synchronize.
nice.
How
How
is
are the
price?
prices?
Not
Made
bad
at
at all.
all other than
Oh,
here.
and here,
I
I
got
got one of their
somebody
business
card
cards with
with
their
address
address and
phone
phone
number
number.
to
You
can have
can
it.
have it.
I
I
heard the
heard you
quite a
went to
new
that new
restaurant
restaurant
on
on
Queen
Queen
Street.
Street.
What the
What's the
name
name
of
of it
it
again?
again? I
It's
called One
called the
Tree,
Walnut
the great
Tree.
terrific
It was
food,
great.
fresh
Terrific
service,
food, fast
present
service,
sitting.
pleasant setting.
The good
That's
to
good to
know
know.
if some
I have
client
some
coming
clients coming
after
in from
next
out of
week
town next
and
week, and
take
I'd like
some
to
to
take them to
Gleneye.
someplace nice.
How price?
How are the prices?
To pay it
Not bad at
all
all.
when here.
Oh, and here,
I got a
I got one
Spanish
of their
card,
business
grand
cards with their
address, phone
address and
number
phone
to
number.
can
You
it.
can have it.
I
I
heard
heard you
going
went
to
to
the
that new
restaurant
restaurant on
Queen
Queen
Street.
Street.
What's the name
What's
of
the
it
name of it again?
again? It called
It's
One
called the
Tree,
Walnut
a great
Tree.
terrific
It
food,
was great. Terrific food, fast
festival,
service, pleasant
friends
setting.
sitting.
That's good to know. I have some
Some
clients
coming
coming in
out
from out of
Tony
town
with
next week, and I'd like to take them to someplace nice. How are the
price.
prices?
Not bad at all.
On
Oh, and
here,
here,
I
I
got
got one of their
another
business
mini
cards
card.
with their address and phone number. You can have it.
I heard you went to that new restaurant on Queen Street. What's the name of it again?
It's called the Walnut Tree. It was great. Terrific food, fast service, pleasant setting.
That's good to know. I have some clients coming in from out of town next week, and I'd like to take them to someplace nice. How are the prices?
Not bad at all. Oh, and here, I got one of their business cards with their address and phone number. You can have it.
I heard you went to that new restaurant on Queen Street. What's the name of it again?
It's called the Walnut Tree. It was great. Terrific food, fast service, pleasant setting.
That's good to know. I have some clients coming in from out of town next week, and I'd like to take them to someplace nice. How are the prices?
Not bad at all. Oh, and here, I got one of their business cards cards with their address and phone number. You can have it.
I heard you went to that new restaurant on Queen Street. What's the name of it again?
It's called the Walnut Tree. It was great. Terrific food, fast service, pleasant setting.
That's good to know. I have some clients coming in from out of town next week, and I'd like to take them to someplace nice. How are the prices?
Not bad at all. Oh, and here, I got one of their business cards with their address and phone number. You can have it.
Here's the company president's monthly message for the newsletter.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do I need this to
Do you
help
have a
me?
minute to help me?
Happy
I'd be
to.
happy to,
But I
I've
never
never
would
worked on
cut
a
a new
newsletter.
lister.
Don't
Don't worry
worry
about
about
that.
that.
I don't
I
need
just
to
need
allow
another opinion
open it
about
to
the
upload
placement of
the
the
feed.
photographs.
Your
Here's
company
the company
president wants
president's
the
monthly
message
message
a
for
little
the
later.
newsletter.
Thank you.
Thank
Do
you.
you have minutes to
Do you
help
have a
me?
minute to help me?
I'd be happy
I'd
to,
be happy to,
but
but
never
I've never
would cut
worked on
on
a
a new
newsletter.
lister.
Don't
Don't worry
worry
about
about
that.
that.
I don't
I
need
just
for
need another
opinions
opinion
about
about the
comment
placement of the
and program.
photographs.
Here's
The
the
company
company president's
president wants to
monthly
be
message
needs
for the
a
newsletter.
lister. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you have a
Do
minute
you have
to
a
help
minute to
me?
help me?
Happy
I'd
to,
be happy to,
but I
but I've
never
never
would
worked
cut
on
on
a
a new
newsletter.
lister. Don't worry
Don't
about
worry
that.
about
I
that.
don't need
I just need
another
another
arrangement
opinion
for
about the
agreement
placement
of
of the
program.
photographs.
Here's
His
the
company
company president's
mostly
monthly
mercy
message for
letter.
the newsletter.
Thank you.
Thank
With
you.
a minute
Do
to
you have a
help me?
minute to help me?
I'm happy
I'd be
to,
happy to,
but I
but I've
never
never
cut
worked
on
on a
you later.
newsletter.
Don't
Don't
worry
worry
about that.
about that.
I don't need
I just need
another
another opinion
warning
about the
about
placement
lives
of the
to graphic.
photographs.
Here's
Here's the
company
company
president
president's
message
monthly message
letter.
for the newsletter.
Thank you.
Thank
2
you.
minutes to help
Do you
me?
have a minute to help me?
Happy to,
I'd be
but
happy
never
to,
would
but
cut
I've
you
never
later.
worked on a newsletter.
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry
I
about
don't need
that. I
another
just need
opinion
another
about
opinion
very
about the
much
placement of the photographs.
Here's
Here's the
company
company
president
president's
mostly
monthly
message in the
message
letter.
for the newsletter.
Thank you.
Thank
Have a
you.
minute to help
Do
me?
you have a minute to help
I'd
me?
be happy to,
I'd be
but I
happy
never
to,
would
but
cut
I've
you
never
later.
worked on a
Don't
newsletter.
worry about that.
Don't
I
worry
need
about that. I
opinions
just need
about
another
famous
opinion about the
photograph.
placement of the photographs.
Here company
Here's the
president
company
message
president's
in the
monthly
letter.
message for the
Thank you.
newsletter.
Thank you.
Happy
Do you have a
minutes to
minute to
help
help
me?
me?
I'm happy
I'd
to.
be happy to,
I will
but
never
I've never
cut you
worked on a
later.
newsletter.
Don't worry about
Don't
that.
worry
I
about
don't
that.
need
I just
opinion
need
about
another
famous
opinion about the
photograph.
placement of the photographs.
Here company
Here's the
president
company
mostly
president's
message about
monthly
letter.
message for the newsletter.
Thank you. Do
Thank
you have
you.
minutes to help me?
Do you have a minute to help
Happy
me?
to,
I'd be happy to,
but
but
I
I've
never
never
would
worked
cut
on a
you later.
newsletter.
Don't worry
Don't
about that.
worry about
I don't
that.
need
I just
opinion
need
about
another
famous
opinion about the
photograph.
placement of the photographs.
Here company
Here's the
president
company
mostly
president's
message
monthly
from the
message
letter.
for the newsletter.
Thank you. Do you have
Thank you.
minutes to help me?
Do you have a minute to
I
help
will
me?
too, but I
I'd
never
be
would
happy
cut
to,
you
but
later.
I've never worked on a
Don't worry
newsletter.
about that.
Don't
I need
worry about that.
opinion
I
about
just need
famous
another opinion about the
photograph.
placement of the photographs.
Here the
Here's
company
the company
president mostly
president's
message
monthly
new letter.
message for the newsletter.
Thank you.
Thank
Do you have
you.
minutes to help
Do
me?
you have a minute to help me?
Happy
I'd be happy
to,
to,
but
but
I
I've
never
never
would cut
worked
you
on a
later.
newsletter.
Don't worry
Don't
about that.
worry about
I don't
that.
need
I
opinion
just
about
need another
agreement of
opinion about
photograph.
the placement of the photographs.
Here's the company president's monthly message for the newsletter.
Thank you. Do you have a minute to help me?
I'd be happy to, but I've never worked on a newsletter.
Don't worry about that. I just need another opinion about the placement of the photographs.
Here's the company president's monthly message for the newsletter.
Thank you. Do you have a minute to help me?
I'd be happy to, but I've never worked on a newsletter.
Don't worry about that. I just need another opinion about the placement of the photographs.
Here's the
I want to leave dress on Saturday, but it should really clean. Ted, could you leave cleaner on the way to work and tell them I need a break by Saturday morning? I have left office early this morning to work on speed and keeping very quick. What could is tomorrow?
It's your cousin's wedding. How could
Of
you
course,
forget?
well, I
Why
will
don't you
drop
drop
off
off your
Saturday
suit
here
along
great.
with my dress?
I want to
I wanna
wear
wear
this
this
dress
dress
on
on
Saturday,
Saturday,
but it should really be clean. Ted, could you leave on greener on the way to work today and still need a break Saturday morning? I have to clear office early this morning to work a bit. I'm very quick. What could do of tomorrow? What happened Saturday worry? It's causing getting how could so great. Why don't drop off so long while great? I want to dress on Saturday, but should early cleaned. Take could you leave on cleaner on way to work until needs then break Saturday morning. I forget early. Could do tomorrow. Could happen Saturday work. It causing getting could forget. Why don't drop off the soy rolling of bread? I want to go rest Saturday, but should be clean. could leave
Ted,
cleaner
could you
on
leave
the
it to the
work
cleaners on your way
till
to work
them
today
by
and tell
Saturday.
them I need to have it back by Saturday morning?
I had
I
to
have
get
to
for
get to
fish
the
this
office
morning.
early this
Or
morning to work on
space
that
I'm
speech
give
I'm
to
giving
good.
next week.
But
But I
couldn't
could
eat
do it tomorrow.
tomorrow. What happened
What's
on
happening
Saturday
on
work?
Saturday anyway?
A car
It's your
celebrating
cousin's
how close to
wedding.
the
How
flight.
could you forget?
Why don't
Why don't
drop
you
too
drop off
long
your
to my
suit along
dress?
with my dress?
I want to go
I
a
want to
rest
wear
on
this dress on
Saturday,
Saturday,
but
but
it's
it should
really
really be
cleaned.
cleaned.
Ted,
Ted,
could you
could you
leave
leave it to the
dinner
cleaners
on
on
the
your way to
work
work today
Thursday
and
and
tell
tell
them I need
them
to
back
have it back by
Saturday?
Saturday morning?
I had to
I
get
have to get
outfit.
to the office early this morning to work on that speech I'm giving next week. But I could do it tomorrow. What's happening on Saturday anyway?
It's car
It's your cousin's
wedding.
wedding.
How's
How
good
could you
to forget?
forget? Why don't you drop off your suit along with my dress?
I
I
want
want
to
to
go
wear
a
this dress
restaurant
on
on Saturday,
Saturday, but it
but
should really
suit
be
really
cleaned.
cleaned. Ted,
Ted,
could
could you
have
leave
a
it to
lip
the cleaners
cleaner
on
on
your
the
way
way
to
to
work
work.
today and tell them I need to have it back by Saturday morning?
I
I
have
have
got
to get to
outfit
the
early
office
this
early this
morning
morning to work
to
on
go
that
to that
speech
speed.
I'm giving next week.
But
But I
cool
could do it
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
What happened on
What's
Saturday
happening on
work?
Saturday anyway?
Is a car
It's your cousin's
wedding. How's
wedding.
good to
How could you
forget? Why
forget?
don't drop
Why
you
don't you
to
drop off
explore
your
it?
suit along with my dress?
I want to go
I
rest
want to
on
wear this dress on
Saturday, but
Saturday,
suit
but it
really
should really
clean
be
Ted.
cleaned.
Could
Ted,
leave
could you
cleaner
leave it to
on
the
way to
cleaners on
work
your way to
today.
work today
Tell
and
them to
tell them
make
I
break
need to have it
Saturday
back by
morning.
Saturday morning?
I have a
I
great
have to get to
outfit
the
early
office early this
morning
morning
to
to work
work
on
a
that
space
speech I'm
I'm
giving
giving you
next
to
week.
week.
But I
Well,
could do
cool
it tomorrow.
tomorrow. What happened
What's
Saturday
happening on
work?
Saturday anyway?
It's car
It's your cousin's
wedding. Of
wedding.
course,
How could you
forget.
forget?
Why don't
Why don't you
drop
drop off
also
your
suit
suit
my
along with
dress?
my dress?
I want to go a
I want to wear this
restaurant
dress on
Saturday,
Saturday,
but
but it
it's
should
really
really be
cleaned.
cleaned.
Ted, could you
Ted,
leave
could you leave it to the
cleaner on the
cleaners
way to
on your way
work
to work
today and
today
tell
and tell
them
them I
back
need to
by
have it back
Saturday
by
morning?
Saturday morning?
I have a girl's
I have to
outfit
get to the
early
office
this
early this
morning to
morning
go
to
to
work on that
speed.
speech I'm
I'm not
giving next
next
week.
but
But I
do
could
it
do it
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
What happens
What's
today at
happening
work?
on Saturday anyway?
It's car
It's your cousin's
wedding.
wedding. How could you forget? Why don't you drop off your suit along with my dress?
We
I
will do
want to wear
on
this dress on
Thursday, but it's
Saturday, but it
very
should really
clean.
be cleaned.
Ted could
Ted,
leave
could you leave
cleaner
it to the
on the
cleaners
work
on your way to work
tell
today
needs break
and tell them I
Saturday
need to
morning.
have it back by Saturday morning?
I have to
I have
grab
to get
our
to
fish
the office
only this
early this morning
morning
to
to go
work on
to
that
speech
speech I'm giving
and
next
give me
week.
next week.
But I could
We
do
could
it
it
tomorrow.
tomorrow, but it's
What's happening
Saturday
on
in
Saturday
Great.
anyway?
A
It's your
cursing
cousin's
wedding, how could
wedding. How could you
forget?
forget?
Why don't drop
Why don't
also
you drop off
slow
your suit
long
along
way
with my
straight?
dress?
I'm going
I
to this
want to wear
dress
this
on
dress on
Saturday, but
Saturday,
really
but it should really
cleaned.
be cleaned.
Ted, could
Ted,
you leave
could you leave it to the
cleaner on the way
cleaners
to
on your way to
work
work
today?
today
In the
and tell
same
them I need
break
to have it
Saturday
back by
morning.
Saturday
I have
morning?
to get our fish
I have to
only
get to
this
the office
morning
early this
to
morning
go
to work on that
space
speech
and
I'm giving
next week.
next week.
But
But
there
I
is
could do it
tomorrow
tomorrow.
what's happening
What's
Saturday in
happening on
Great.
Saturday anyway?
It's a cursing
It's your
wedding
cousin's
and what's
wedding.
to
How
forget?
could you forget?
Why don't drop
Why
of
don't
the
you drop off
suit
your
along
suit
with
along
my
with my
dress?
dress? I want to wear this dress on Saturday, but it should really be cleaned. Ted, could you leave it at the cleaners on your way to work today and tell them I need to have it back by Saturday morning?
I have to get to the office early this morning to work on that speech I'm giving next week. But I could do it tomorrow. What's happening on Saturday anyway?
It's your cousin's wedding. How could you forget? Why don't you drop off your suit along with my dress? I want to wear this dress on Saturday, but it should really be cleaned. Ted, could you leave it at the cleaners on your way to work today and tell them I need to have it back by Saturday morning?
I have to get to the office early this morning to work on that speech I'm giving next week. But I could do it tomorrow. What's happening on Saturday anyway?
It's your cousin's wedding. How could you forget? Why don't you drop off your suit along with my dress?
Hello, this is Anna
This is Annabelle
Perster.
Futuro.
I
I
have
haven't
resigned
received
my
my
ticket
ticket yet
test
for
for
a flight
flight
I'm leaving
heading
on
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Peter
Peter
sent me
sent me a
ticket
ticket a few
few
weeks
weeks
ago,
ago,
but
but
the
the
wrong
wrong
date
days
was
on
on it.
it.
So
So
I
polite,
called and
I
spoke with
broke in
Indira,
the
and she said
reserved
that
was
I
to
would be
be reticketed.
re-ticketed.
Thank you for calling. I'm afraid that idiot to terminate rather. The bit of vacation, but I know best to help you. The ticket is
Ticket was
brought to
supposed to be
here
here
last week.
last week. I'm speaking.
Hello,
Hello,
this
this is
Perster.
Annabelle Futuro.
I
I
have
haven't
read.
received my ticket yet for a flight I'm leaving on tomorrow. Peter sent me a ticket a few weeks ago, but the
What's the
wrong
wrong
date
days
was
on
on
it?
it. So
Sir,
I
I
called and
spoken with
spoke
a
with
dear.
Indira, and
She
she
said
said that
work
I would be
visas ticket.
re-ticketed.
Thank you for calling. I'm afraid that dear left company rather suddenly. I'm better and Ferguson, but I do good behavior. The thing
Ticket
is
was
brought
supposed
me
to be
here
here
that week.
last week.
I speak on the
I'm
girl
speaking
ceremony?
Award ceremony.
An
Hello,
important
this
possibility
is
tomorrow.
Annabelle Futuro. I haven't haven't received my ticket yet for a flight I'm leaving on tomorrow.
Peter sent me a ticket a few weeks ago, but the wrong date on it. So I broke in the air, so said would be the ticket. Thank you for calling. I'm afraid in the air the left company rather suddenly. Back to vacation, but onto the breast heavy. The ticket was brought to here last week. I'm speak on work company, and important that be tomorrow.
This is Annabelle Futuro.
I haven't seen my ticket for live tomorrow.
Leaving on tomorrow.
Peter sent me ticket a week ago, but the wrong days on it. So I can't broke in there, so say goodbye the ticket. Thank you for calling. I'm frightened in the left company rather suddenly. A predator on vacation, but I will best to help you. The ticket brought me to here last week. I speak on the word company. Hello, this is another story. I haven't received my ticket this flight. I'm leaving tomorrow. Peter sent me a ticket a few weeks ago, but on the wrong date on it. So I called both in there, so said to go be the ticket. Thank you for calling. I'm afraid that the company rather suddenly. I practice for question, but I might best help you. The ticket brought me here last week. I'm speak on the word company. Hello, this is a future. I have received my ticket of flight leave on tomorrow. Peter sent me a ticket a few weeks ago, but the wrong date on it. South Coast brokers with India so said would be the ticket. Thank you for calling. I'm afraid that dear had come in rather suddenly. A bit of vacation, but I'm good breast have you. The ticket was brought to here last week. I speak on words company. Hello, this is Annabelle Filter. I haven't received my tickets for rides. I'm leaving tomorrow. Peter sent me tickets 2 weeks ago, but I got wrong dates on it. So I called Booker and they said would be the ticket. Thank you for calling. I'm father until he left company rather suddenly. And better of prediction by my best help you. Ticket was brought me here last week. I'm speak on World Company. Hello, this is Annabelle Fuster. I haven't received my tickets for last. I'm leaving tomorrow. Peter sent me ticket a few weeks ago, but the wrong date on it. So calling broke until Cecilia to read the ticket. Thank you for calling. I'm father until he left company rather suddenly. It's Peter on vacation, but my best help you.
The ticket was supposed to be here last week. I'm speaking at an award ceremony.
Hello, this is Anna Filter. I haven't received my ticket. There's for live leaving tomorrow. Peter sent me a ticket a few weeks ago, but the wrong date on it. So I called broke on there to say it would be the ticket. Thank you for calling. I'm afraid that India had left company rather suddenly. And pressed of vacation, but on my best to help you. The ticket is supposed to be here last week. I'm speaking on the word company.
I'm speaking at an award ceremony.
Hello, this is Annabelle Fuster. I haven't received my ticket this flight. I'm leaving tomorrow. Peter sent me ticket a few weeks ago, but on the wrong date on it. So I can't book on the said would be the ticket. Thank you for calling. I'm afraid that India company rather suddenly. A bit of corrugation, but my best to help you. The ticket is supposed to be here last week. I'm afraid it's a good company.
Hello, this is Annabelle Futuro. I haven't received my ticket yet for a flight I'm leaving on tomorrow. Peter sent me a ticket a few weeks ago, but the wrong date was on it. So I called and spoke with Indira, and she said that I would be re-ticketed.
Thank you for calling. I'm afraid that Indira has left the company suddenly, and Peter's on vacation, but I'll do my best to help you.
The ticket was supposed to be here last week. I'm speaking at an award ceremony. Hello, this is Annabelle Futuro. I haven't received my ticket yet for the flight I'm leaving on tomorrow. Peter sent me a ticket a few weeks ago, but the wrong date was on it. So I called and spoke with Indira, and she said that I would be re-ticketed.
Thank you for calling. I'm afraid that Indira has left the company rather suddenly, and Peter's on vacation, but I'll do my best to help you.
The ticket was supposed to be here last week. I'm speaking at an award ceremony. Hello, this is Annabelle Futuro. I haven't received my ticket yet for a flight I'm leaving on tomorrow.
Well, this. Oh no.
Sorry that I
Thank
couldn't
for
go to
so
lunch
long
today with
today
you,
with
Beth.
you,
When I
but
got to the office this
after
morning,
calling
there
the
was
call
an
of mail from
supervisor
supervisor
about a
about
special
there's a
staff
start
meeting at
meeting
11:30.
even
That's okay, Jack.
I
I just
subsequent
went
to
and got a
got
sandwich
sandwich
from the
from
cafeteria
customer and
and
ate
ate it
it
in the
back.
park.
So what we're
So,
meeting
what was the
about?
meeting about?
Well, the
Well,
announced
they announced
contract
a contract with Yoon
with
Corporation to develop a new software program.
but
Because
because
of
the
the deadline,
deadline.
we'll probably have to work a lot of overtime to finish up the work by January 1st. Sorry that I couldn't go to lunch
First
today
lunch
with you,
to
Beth.
their bed.
When I
When
got
we
to
were
the
off
office
this
this
morning,
morning, there
the
was an
email
email from my
was
supervisor
very
about a
such
special
meeting.
staff meeting at 11:30.
Is that okay
That's
then?
okay,
I
Jack.
went to get
I
a
just
sandwich
went and
from
got a
the
sandwich from
in
the
its break.
cafeteria
So we're
and ate it
meeting
in the
about.
park.
Quite an announcement
So, what
contract
was the
with the
meeting about?
corporate developed
Well, they
new
announced a
subquest
contract
program,
with
but
Yoon
because the
Corporation to
deadline,
develop
the
a new
corporate have
software
to work
program.
over
But
time
because
finish
of the
after
deadline, we'll
price and
probably have to work a
referred.
lot of overtime to finish up the work by January 1st.
Sorry,
Sorry that I
across the
couldn't
lunch
go to
bar
lunch
with
today with you,
bed.
Beth.
When the
When I
office
got to the
morning,
office
a
this
match
morning, there
for
was an
purpose
email
about
from my
staff
supervisor
meeting
about a special
even.
staff meeting at 11:30.
That's
The
okay,
okay, like
Jack.
I went to
I
got
just went and
sandwich
got a
from
sandwich
in
from the
it the
cafeteria
back.
and ate it in the
So what
park.
are we meeting about?
So, what was the meeting about?
Well, the
Well,
announcement
they announced
contract
a
with the
contract with Yoon
corporation was a
Corporation
new
to
software
develop a new
program.
software program.
But because
But
new
because of the
deadline, we
deadline, we'll
probably
probably
have
have
to
to work
work
a lot of
first
overtime
time
to
finish
finish up the
work
work
by
by
the end
January
refund.
1st. Sorry
Sorry,
that I couldn't
across
go
the
to lunch
lunch
today with
tomorrow
you,
with
Beth. When I got to
when I
the
got off
office
this
this morning, there
morning,
was an
the
email from
email
my
supervisor
supervisor
could
about a
special
special
start
staff
out of
meeting at
it.
11:30.
That's
That's
okay
okay,
that
Jack.
I went
I
to
just
get
went and got
sandwich
a
from
sandwich from the
after
cafeteria
it's a break.
and ate it in the
So
park.
what the meeting about?
So, what was the
Well, the
meeting about?
announcement contract with the
Well, they announced a
Forest
contract with
Development
Yoon
New
Corporation
Software
to develop a
Program.
new software program.
But because
But
the
because of the
deadline, we
deadline, we'll
probably
probably
have to
have
do
to work
work
a lot of
overtime we
overtime
need
to
to
finish
work
up
by
the work by
January 1st.
January 1st.
Sorry, I
Sorry that I
called the
couldn't go
lunch
to lunch
today we
today with
with
you, Beth.
bed
When I
when we
got to
for
the
this
office this
morning
morning, there was an
with
email
email
from my
from
supervisor about
about
a
staff
special staff
meeting
meeting at
even
11:30.
that
That's
okay
okay,
that
Jack.
after that
I
got
just went and
sandwich
got a
from
sandwich
first
from the
on it
cafeteria
back.
and ate it in
So
the
what the
park.
meeting about?
So, what was the meeting about?
Well, the announcement
Well,
contract
they
with the
announced a
corporate
contract with
developed
Yoon
new software
Corporation to develop a
program.
new software
But
program.
because of the deadline,
But
we
because of the
probably
deadline,
work
we'll probably
overtime
have to
finished
work a
by
lot of
January
overtime
1st.
to finish up the work by January 1st.
Sorry,
Sorry
that
that I
got
couldn't
lunch
go to
today
lunch
with
today
you,
with you,
but
Beth.
when
When
the
I got to
office
the
this
office
morning,
this morning, there was
well,
an
email
email from
from
my
proposal
supervisor
about
about a
special
special
start
staff
meeting
meeting at
11 feet.
11:30.
That's
Okay,
okay,
Rick.
Jack.
I'm going to
I
get
just
sandwich
went and
from
got a
her
sandwich
easy
from the
back.
cafeteria
So
and
what we're
ate it in
meeting
the
about?
park.
Well,
So,
announcement
what was the
contract
meeting
with
about?
coverage service
Well, they
new
announced
software
a contract
program.
with Yoon
But
Corporation
because
to
of the
develop a new
deadline, we
software program.
probably work
But
overtime
because
to
of the
price and
deadline, we'll
refund.
probably have to work a lot of overtime to finish up the work by January 1st. Sorry
Sorry,
that
I
I couldn't
called
go to
lunch
lunch
today
today with
with
you,
bed.
Beth.
When
When
the
I got to
office
the office
morning,
this morning,
the
there was an
email
email
from
from my
supervisor
supervisor
for
about a
staff
special
meeting
staff
at
meeting at
11:30.
11:30.
That
That's
okay,
okay,
right?
Jack.
I want to
I
get a
just went
sandwich
and got
from
a
her
sandwich
on
from
the
the
eat week's break.
cafeteria and
So
ate
what
it
the
in the
meeting
park.
about? Well,
So, what was
announcement
the
contract
meeting
with
about?
Forest new
Well, they
software
announced a
program.
contract with Yoon
But because
Corporation
of the
to develop a
deadline, we
new
probably
software
to work
program.
overtime finished
But
work
because
by
of the
January
deadline,
1st.
we'll probably have to work a lot of overtime to finish up the work by January 1st.
Sorry that I
Sorry that I
called
couldn't go
tomorrow
to
with
lunch
their
today with
bed.
you, Beth.
When the
When I
office
got to the
morning,
office this morning, there was
the
an email
email
from my
from supervisor
supervisor
about
about a
first
special staff
meeting
meeting at
11:30.
11:30.
But
That's
okay, Rick,
okay,
I
Jack.
went to
I
send
just
quick
went and got
from
a
her
sandwich
out
from the
with the break.
cafeteria
So
and
what's the
ate it in
meeting
the
about?
park.
Well,
So,
announcement
what was the
contract with the
meeting about?
coverage to develop new
Well, they
software
announced a
program.
contract with Yoon Corporation
But
to develop a
because
new
the
software
deadline
program.
probably is work
But
overtime
because of the
finished by
deadline, we'll
January
probably
1st.
have to work a lot of overtime to finish up the work by January 1st.
Sorry, I
Sorry that I
contacted the
couldn't go to
great
lunch
press
today with you,
when
Beth.
the office
When I
the
got to the
morning,
office
the
this
email
morning, there was
from
an email
supervisor
from my
about staff
supervisor about a
meeting
special staff meeting at
11:30.
11:30.
Okay, right.
That's okay,
And
Jack.
on the got
I
sandwich
just
from
went and
her
got a
on
sandwich
it to
from
the
the
back.
cafeteria
So what the
and
meeting
ate it in the
about?
park.
Well, announcement
So, what
contract
was
with
the
the
meeting
coverage
about?
develop a new
Well, they
software
announced a
program,
contract
but the
with
new
Yoon Corporation to
deadline
develop a
property
new
work
software
overtime
program.
finished by
But
January
because of the
1st.
deadline, we'll probably have to work a lot of overtime overtime to finish up the work by January 1st.
Sorry, could have lunch with you, but when I woke up first morning, an email from support staff meeting at 11:30. That clears up. I took one of sign quick progress and ate feedback. So, what the meeting about?
So, what was the meeting
Well,
about?
it's an outbound contact with the corporation develop a new software program, but because of the deadline of the bridge, work overtime finished up by February 1st.
By January 1st. Sorry that I couldn't go to lunch today with you, Beth. When I got to the office this morning, there was an email from my supervisor about a special staff meeting at 11:30.
That's okay, Jack. I just went and got a sandwich from the cafeteria and ate it in the park. So, what was the meeting about?
Well, they announced a contract with Uni Corporation to develop a new software program. But because of the deadline, we'll probably have to work a lot of overtime to finish up the work by January 1st. Sorry that I couldn't go to lunch today with you, Beth. When I got to the office this morning, there was an email from my supervisor about a special staff meeting at 11:30.
That's okay, Jack. I just went and got a sandwich from the cafeteria and ate it in the park. So, what was the meeting about?
Well, they announced a contract with the Uni Corporation to develop a new software program. But because of the deadline, we'll probably have to work a lot of overtime to finish up the work by January 1st.